Hey, welcome to this Field of Glory 2 gameplay video. If you love Field of Glory 2, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Okay, let's get back in here with all the guys with sticks and string and not much else. My opponent, if it helps, I completely hate these armies too as well. Yeah, these are awful. Let's find out what happens. If nothing else, it's a wonderful learning experience, and I've gotten to meet a new friend. So, win or lose, I think it's kind of cool. Look at that. They chose not to skirmish. I have no idea what that means for this flank, but it could be that I'm in deep trouble. That'd be my guess. Deep trouble. It also means I'm probably going to have to fling these guys out that way. I'm going to have to do something to keep that under control. And here come the spearmen, and that's going to we're going to have to get serious about shooting those guys now. This guy's going to have to get hammered. Yeah, there goes our first disruption in the main line. Won't be the last. Yeah, this is done. Got serious. He did good protecting. Did very good protecting this guy from a flank charge. So now it's time to start paying that guy. At some point, yeah, at some point that guy's got to give up. There it is. He couldn't take anymore. 1240, 489 of them. Yay! That's starting to look dangerous to me. These guys cannot retreat, even if they fall back with these guys at this point is disaster. They will just fall apart. They will just crater. No question in my mind. Really guessing. Yeah, I think. Well, that wasn't spectacular. He did not get disrupted. That's not a good thing for us. But there you go. Light infantry can go back out there. They're archers. Goodness, they're down to 92. Wow. That's called shot hell out of. 77, but they're still standing firm. They're hardcore. Shoot. Shoot. That's what we gotta have. We gotta have disruptions. Shoot, or we gotta have them fall apart. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Now, We got to hurt guys who are a lot harder to hurt. And we just probably will not disturb their well-being in time. I hope I didn't think so. They just did not care. They just did not care. We're just about done here. Gypsum spearmen. Now we gotta sort out what happens here, and that ought to be totally fascinating. He can run away to there, probably get caught. This guy could... he cannot get away. If this guy goes, let's just get... what if he goes there? That does not... Well, it does actually open up some possibilities for him, doesn't it? They just don't maneuver. They just don't. These things just don't. It ain't like cavalry. That's the answer. It ain't like cavalry. And I kind of played them like cavalry, which is challenging. Well, let's see what happens here before we do anything else. Not much. Can't turn and shoot. Nope, they just don't. They're just not maneuverable. What to do with these guys? I need to get him out of the way to give him a chance to escape. Okay, and then this guy can hightail it over to here and get away from this bunch. And I think maybe that's that. Well, sorta. I can move the general somewhere. Won't be any charges here, except maybe here. I don't think the general needs to move. He's backing up the line. I think that light infantry hasn't moved. Yeah, light infantry hasn't moved, and neither of these guys. Okay. Light infantry run over there. And these guys need to move up so that they can materially affect this line. They need to be in position for a collision that might be bad for us. Like over here. We got another turn of shooting. I've been so concentrated on his chariots here that these guys might get delivered, and that's going to be damned awkward. Tempted to move them right up behind this line because I think we're a little bit advantaged. A little bit. Now, if this crumbles, these guys are going to need to go that way. Not all the way up just yet. What have I not shot? What gets to shoot? What gets to shoot? He gets to shoot. Well, not much damage. And that's hardly worth the the use of the arrows. Okay, there you go. Next turn, real soon. Well, okay, let's go. If it makes you feel better, the word incompetent in this game right now is a picture of me, but I will learn. Yeah, that's what I said. What really gets me is I'm more incompetent than the army is. Let's find out what happened. Shooting and disrupting. I'm shocked. It's fixing to get ugly. Broke. Oh, I'm stunned. Those guys fragment? Yeah, that's ugly. I'm glad these guys are standing here. I'm going to need them. Oh, this is not looking good for the guys on this side of the line. Not looking good at all. Those guys are scary. I'm shocked that they stood. Look at that. Charge. What happened? I don't know. Run away, rally. Da 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 da. Do we know what's going on? Da 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 da. Oh. Yeah, they don't have a prayer of hurting those guys. They can shoot them. Oh, they broke. Excellent. That's very good. I'm all about breaking them. I don't know about the rest of these guys, but I'm all about breaking them. All right. These guys, I think, need to run out of here and harass them so that this guy is ready to go there. He can charge, but it won't because they're not in combat. Right, that's the... Okay, it's time to shoot. 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 And shoot. And... I was hoping something grand would happen, like they would fall apart, but naturally that couldn't possibly happen. And shoot. Yeah, we'll hold that. Well, we'll show you. Shoot. Those guys are in trouble, but if they fall back, even if they were in position to fall back, they would fall apart. Shoot. Yeah, that's not going to work out too well, is it? Yeah, I was hoping I could beat their brains out, but apparently not. No, we're not making out too well with the shoot bang fire here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. This guy. Let's, you know, pray for some rain over there, man. Oh. Yeah, that just isn't going to play. That just isn't going to go. And here, 340, 470, 499. Shoot. 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 And what are you guys going to do? I don't know. I just don't have a clue what they're going to do. Light infantry archers are not likely to be particularly useful anytime soon. Run around the corner. This fight is going to be very bad. Very, very, very bad. All right, Bowman. Oh, Lordy. They can't get on to anybody. He can. Turn around. Can fight here. They held. That's awkward. Would have been much better if they had failed to held. Turn. And those are dangerous cavalry, unlike my guys, which are really not particularly dangerous cavalry. Not particularly dangerous cavalry. Gibson Spearmen. These guys have done their thing. We might as well fight this because it's a disaster no matter what happens. Oh, they got pushed back. Okay. I'm surprised they're in good order, but they got pushed back. Now it makes me wish I had been able to turn that guy, but they'd have just got jumped on. So, eh. Oh, Lord, these guys cannot maneuver. You can't go here and turn and shoot. Go in there, cost them how much? 10. I'm going to get sucked into being far too close. They can turn and shoot. And well, now they can shoot. That's kind of odd. Okay, all right. I don't know if I got much left to do here, but it's got that guy. There. Well, we have a small advantage in breaks right now, mostly because he hasn't finished me off in a couple of places here, and these are really cheap units, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't a cheap unit. I just don't feel good about this. I think I'm fixing to have my center punched out and run over by hordes of below average protective defensive spearmen. But that's the way it crumbles here out on the. I don't know if that's the bank of the Nile or not. Whatever. It's interesting. Great fun. Good opponent. Next turn coming up real soon. Well, okay. Here we go. Charge! Yay! Let's kill things. Like those guys. Those are good guys to kill. Yeah, they don't care. Whoa, that was excellent. What? They all ran off the map? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this shield wall of crummy troops is going to run me over. It's just there's just too many of them. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. All right. Yeah, it's exciting. Well, I don't know what to make of this, except bad things have happened, and I don't see a good way out. No, I don't. This is looking really ugly all around. Well, what the heck? Let's get in there and charge those disrupted guys. They didn't care. And they gave up. Okay, so it's crummy troops all around. Hi, we're really lousy troops everywhere. Oh, wow. This is just a bit much. You're kidding me. These guys have an 8% win again, or 7% win against disrupted light infantry. Okay. Well, they're fragmented now. Now maybe I'll have a 12% chance. Ah! What a mess. What a mess. And this guy is well and truly caught. Yeah, that's not going to work out well for me, but it's really about my only play. Yeah, looking for an advantage somewhere, and ain't a whole lot of it. Ain't much there. No, there's just not a lot of joy here. All right, these guys aren't exactly stuck, but they are really... They still have a 24% chance of a win against these guys. Well, it's Junk Troop City here. Junk Troop City. All right. Fights I don't want to have. And they stood. I needed them to fall back. Thank you very much. All right, what else is left? They fall back, they will die. Yep, they fall back, they will die. No question about it. Well, we'll fill that gap with those guys. I don't think there's much. They're so badly outnumbered, I'm not sure how that's supposed to work out. Turn there. They're waiting for these guys needed to fall back so I could get a flank on them, but it's not going to happen. Oh yes, I didn't shoot. And neither did he. Oh, in a fight that I can't possibly win. Just going to break and die. And I got disruptions out of it. Oh, there's still shooters left? What have I missed? I guess it's this guy. Why would I shoot at those guys? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's that. This is ugly. This is really ugly. I have to look at these armies offline. I am badly outnumbered here. Well, I'm not sure I'm outnumbered. Actually, I don't know. I may have about the same number of units. It's just I've got nothing but these clowns and a handful of infantry. And I probably should have done something different with them. I really was uncertain what to do with them. They should have maybe gone on a flank or something and tried to push, because they are pretty good troops. In fact, given the general level of troops, these are the best guys on the board, and I have not used them well. Okay, there you go. Next turn soon. Okay, here we go. Yes, routing. It's all boring until we get down to the real fighting. Oh. Oh, that ought to be devastating. Oh, I don't know how they held. Oof. Yeah. Oh, this is grim. This is grim. Well, we got lucky there. We don't care. Blah, blah, blah. Cared there. And routing. Da, 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 da. Charge! Wow. Oh, these units are so fragile. These poor guys are going to get smeared. Since they didn't follow through, they're just going to pound them. They held. For God's sake, they held. Oh, it's so ugly. There they go. And here. Oh, I meant. Oh, okay. I meant to charge them, but I guess that'll have to do. Those guys that way. Those guys that way. Shoot. Shoot. They don't care. Charging them is suicidal. Shoot. They don't care. They may be trashy troops, but they're not that trashy. We're going to die here. And disrupted. Yeah, this game was a foregone conclusion. Yeah, it's just ugly. All he had to do was deliver those spearmen, and it was over. What the hell? Go after the guy you might break. They didn't break, they just fragmented. Oh! Just when you thought. Oh, yeah, that's just nasty. And we're going to die here. Broken. Oh, this has got to be the worst army I've ever played, and I haven't played it well. That's a bad combination. That's not a winning pitch. Let's see. Oh, him. Yeah, that's not too smart. Yuck. What the heck? I'm gonna die anyway. Go! Yep, disrupted. And those guys are pursuing. I screwed up with those guys and let this guy get in the way. Those guys are so toast. They just can't do nothing. They're going to get run over. And oh, look, I can run light infantry around the corner and do nothing. Good, we're good. All right. Yeah, this is over. It's all over but the shouting. He's just going to bust me all up and down the line. The only way this army had a chance if I had a pile of rough ground or a hill or something. Yeah, a hill with rocky ground on it. Steep slopes. I might have been able to stand on it, but these guys were just going to beat this army down. And then, like I said, I haven't exactly played brilliantly. Okay, that's that. Next turn. And here we go. This should be the end. Let's see. Maybe not. He's lost a lot. It may take him a little bit longer to finish me off. I don't know. Just see how well he does this round. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I've zoomed out too far. Great, these guys are going to get crushed. All right. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he can do it. He's got to get a lot. He's got to get a lot this round. These units are pretty cheap. Actually, we might win that. Yeah, his guys are pretty god-awful. Here comes his chariots. I was kind of hoping to finish this up. This is such a mess. This is such a ridiculous game. This god-awful army on flat terrain. Oh, but you know what? You play with what you got. And he held. My guys are blowing up left and right, and his guys are holding like champs. Sometimes you just can't catch a break, like here. All right, these guys are just all shook up about this. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm not paying attention to the game. I actually have to travel here in a few minutes. I'm trying to get done. Okay, wake up, pay attention to the game. Actually, I have serious doubts that this game will, or this video will ever be published because of my travel plans. And there we go. Still, I don't know whether he can get it at 40%, 25% more. Yeah, you know, if I have several more break. Whoops. Okay. That was the wrong thing to push. Here. And I think those are my mandatory fights. Now, if these guys just they can't shoot, uh, they can't fight. Well, they shoot. I shouldn't say that. They shoot pretty good, but they just cannot fight. Oh, got to fight here. I'm surprised they stood for that. And we're low ammo. Yeah, there's just nothing about this that's working. Nothing at all. Do I have any other mandatory fights? I think I got all the mandatory fights out of the way. There's no falling back in front of anybody with these crummy troops. They will all die. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll just shatter, fail their cohesion check if they fall back. All right, well, there it is, and this game is done. It's been fascinating. I learned a little something. Mass bows, and like I said, they need terrain, preferably rough hills. That would have made a huge difference. Honestly, don't know how I could have played it a whole lot different and made any difference. It's just this is just, even as crummy as these guys are, they're just blasting this front line. So, not to say that, not to diminish my opponent's play. He played with a really crummy army and played it very well. He could have blown this. You know, he could have easily played it badly and not put me down nearly as quickly, at least. But I think the thing to do is to concede the game and move on to the next game in the tournament. So we will concede defeat, and life goes on. Hey, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of Very Young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.